You don't choose a heavy-duty truck like the Silverado 2500 HD Z71 to play it safe. You choose it when you need relentless torque, tested engineering, and capability that performs under pressure. Over the course of 6 months and over 8,000 miles, the 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD Z71 Duramax has been evaluated under real-world conditions. From cross-country towing to off-road trails and daily urban commutes, this truck has revealed its strengths and exposed a few critical weaknesses. This is the full breakdown: performance, tech, comfort, and cost. Everything you need to know before investing in Chevy's diesel-powered workhorse. Mileage and duty cycle. The Silverado 2500 HD Z71 in question accumulated approximately 8,000 miles in half a year. This wasn't a light-use vehicle. Its miles were accumulated through rigorous tests: towing, off-roading, commuting, and load hauling.
We've tested several of these combinations, with and without trailers. We've also tested this truck twice on this loop already. Once with a 4,500-pound cargo trailer, and another one with a gooseneck trailer that weighed over 17,500 pounds.
Rather than daily errands, its operation reflected how most buyers in the heavy-duty category actually use their trucks: purpose-driven, high output, and often with a trailer in tow. Towing experience. Highway and accessibility. One of the most notable tests involved towing a high-value SUV cross-country. The Duramax diesel and independent front suspension delivered a composed, quiet towing experience even across varied terrain and long distances.
We've got our fifth wheel behind us and we're out here pulling. And I think with this truck specifically, it was important to do this test because there's more torque available lower in the rev range. And that's not something you can test by just hearing it or talking about it. You actually have to get out here and tow something heavy.
Accessibility was also tested. Trucks in this class must balance utility with passenger comfort. The addition of side steps proved necessary for older passengers, showing that ease of entry is more than an afterthought. It's a vital consideration for real buyers.
General Motors gave us the set of side steps so that it's easier to get into.
This is actually quite nice, and I like this type of step because it doesn't stick out very far.
Engine performance. The Silverado is powered by a 6.6-liter Duramax turbo diesel V8 engine. Output numbers are impressive: 470 horsepower, 975 pound-feet of torque. But beyond specs, the powertrain proved responsive, refined, and incredibly capable. In benchmark tests like the Ike Gauntlet, the truck accelerated from 35 to 60 miles per hour in under 13 seconds while loaded.
And $60 now. What is it?
It was 12.9.
12.9.
Yeah.
That kind of performance gives confidence when merging, climbing grades, or overtaking on the highway. Compared to rivals like Ford's Power Stroke and Ram's Cummins, the Duramax maintains excellent power delivery and smoother driving dynamics in many scenarios. Mechanical issue: coolant leak and service impact. Reliability is critical in this segment. After extended use, a coolant leak was detected. The source? An adapter housing behind the flex plate, requiring full transmission removal for repairs. While the issue was covered under warranty, it highlighted the complexity and potential downtime involved in fixing modern trucks, even for issues that start small. For buyers considering long-term ownership, it's a reminder: even with strong engineering, occasional service interruptions should be expected. Repair cost. Modern components aren't cheap. Beyond the engine bay, another issue emerged: mirror replacement. After a cracked side mirror during a parking maneuver, the repair cost totaled around $1,200.
Here, right?
It cracked over here and it broke the whole thing.
Parts, $838.68. Labor, $337.
So we paid like $1,200 for my silly mistake.
Why? Modern mirrors now include embedded cameras, heating elements, power folding motors, and sensor wiring. This added tech boosts functionality, but significantly raises repair costs. Owners should factor this into total cost of ownership, especially in tight urban settings or job sites where damage is more likely. Tonneau cover upgrade, secure, smart storage. Storage got a major boost with the Real Truck electric tonneau cover. This upgrade brought several practical benefits: remote controlled open and close for quick access. A 500-pound weight capacity, strong enough for extra gear on top, full weatherproof ceiling to keep cargo dry and protected, and rugged materials built to handle daily wear and tear. The installation was complex and pricey, but for anyone needing secure and accessible bed storage, the added functionality was worth it. Hitch system, safety and versatility from WaySafe. Towing was upgraded with a hitch system from WaySafe. This setup offers lightweight aluminum construction for durability without extra weight, height adjustment to match different trailers, gooseneck compatibility for added towing flexibility, and an integrated tongue weight scale to help balance the load. That last feature makes a big difference. By measuring tongue weight, drivers can tow more safely and keep the suspension and brakes from being overworked. It's a smart choice for fleets or individuals who regularly tow loads with different sizes and weight distributions. Towing load tests, where it thrives and struggles. During testing, multiple loads were towed, including a 9,000-pound trailer handled with ease.
Towing about 10,000 pounds, it's a breeze. It's
Bumper
like,
pull, easy peasy.
it's like nothing. It's like not even towing. Maxed out.
A 19,100-pound gooseneck setup near max capacity. With the heavier load, performance was still solid, but rear suspension compression became a noticeable issue.
We maxed it out.
What does this truck pull? 19,000?
19,100 pounds on the gooseneck.
And that's the Trail Boss off-road version.
Yeah, because if this wasn't a little bit more specialized,
Yeah.
it could pull a little bit more.
The rear squat and occasional bottoming out revealed one of GM's biggest misses: no factory air suspension option. For a truck that promotes extreme towing, air ride support should be available, especially to counteract rear sag on max loads. Off-road performance: Trail Boss Plus KO 3 tires. Equipped with all-terrain KO 3 tires and the Trail Boss package, the Z71 was also put through off-road testing. On open gravel and rugged job sites, it performed well. However, tight trails exposed limitations in size and maneuverability. This isn't a trail crawler, it's a full-size HD truck. The KO3 tires offered strong grip and puncture resistance, and the Rancho shocks handled washboard terrain admirably. But for true off-road agility, a smaller platform would be better suited. Interior review, features and limitations. Inside, the Silverado offers a functional and well-designed cabin, especially in this trim level. Key highlights include a large touchscreen infotainment system with Google built in, physical controls for heating and air conditioning, a diesel exhaust brake toggle, spacious rear seats, and smart storage compartments. But even with a price tag near $78,000, a few important features are missing. No ventilated or massaging seats, no four-wheel drive auto mode, no wireless charging pad, and the front passenger seat still uses manual adjustments. The cabin is clearly built with utility in mind, but it falls short in luxury when compared to rivals like the Ram 2500 Limited or the Ford F-250 Platinum. Fuel economy, expectations versus reality. As expected, fuel efficiency isn't the Silverado's strongest feature, but it's far from terrible. Unloaded, 16 to 18 miles per gallon. Towing mid-size trailers, 10 to 13 miles per gallon. 36-gallon tank equals up to 600 miles highway range. These numbers are in line with other diesel trucks in the same class. The main takeaway? Fuel consumption is predictable and consistent, even when the truck is under pressure. Bed functionality, made to work. The Silverado's bed is more than just a place to haul cargo, it's built as a functional work platform. Key features include multi-flex tailgate with 6 modes, 12 cargo tie-downs, factory installed spray and bed liner, LED bed lights, optional bed view camera, 120 volt power outlet. Over time, these features held up well. The tailgate step function stayed smooth and the spray and liner resisted scratches, dents, and chemical spills with no problem. Ride quality, daily driving in a heavy-duty chassis. Despite being a 3/4-ton truck, daily drivability was better than expected. The independent front suspension significantly reduces front-end bounce and impact harshness. While you won't mistake it for a half-ton or SUV, comfort levels are high for the category. Reliability, midterm snapshot. In the first 8,000 miles, reliability was solid. No check engine lights, no odd noises or interior rattles, consistent DF and oil consumption, no screen glitches or software issues. One issue did occur, a minor coolant leak, but it was caught early and fully covered under warranty. Oil changes are needed about every 7,500 miles, and DEF top-ups are handled through standard vehicle alerts. price and competitive positioning. The final cost for this build came in around $73,000 after discounts. While that's not a budget truck, it's right in line with competitors like the Ford Super Duty Lariat, the Ram 2500 Bighorn or Limited, the GMC Sierra 2500 AT4, where this Silverado shines. Strong towing performance, smooth drivetrain operation, advanced camera tech, where it falls short, missing high-end comfort features, limited suspension support under heavy loads. For buyers focused on getting the job done, not collecting luxuries, this truck delivers solid value. Should you buy this truck? After 6 months of rigorous testing, one verdict is clear. The 2025 Silverado 2500 HD Z71 Duramax is a purpose-built, highly capable heavy-duty truck. It tows like a beast. It drives with confidence. It's built to be used, not babied. Yes, some interior and suspension upgrades are overdue, but where it counts, powertrain reliability, real-world usability, and utility, it delivers. For buyers who prioritize performance, long-haul comfort, and dependable towing over unnecessary luxury, this is a top choice in the segment. Would you choose Chevy, or are you leaning Ram or Ford for your next heavy-duty build? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you want more real-world reviews based on facts, not fluff, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and stick around for the next breakdown.